Okay, so for the very first one, you want to make sure your chest is facing the front, and then you go out and back. And then if you're on this side, you want to make sure you do the same thing but opposite. So then we're here, and you're just hear those sleigh bells jingling. You should be like this with your toe pointed, ring ting tingling, 2, 2, 3, 4. And then we walk into our 2 lines. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. So for this one, you just step out with your left leg and kind of lunge, but don't go too far forward. Just do like a nice, like you should be here, and then come back up.
Okay, so the lyric here is outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you who. So it's outside the snow is falling, and you're linking arms, and friends are calling you who, but in the back line it's you who. So fast it should be outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you who, or you who. And then the next is come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. So if you're down here, it's you who. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. And you're turning to your right and putting your hand on the person in front of your shoulder to get ready for giddy up.
Okay, so we're here with our right leg popped, right arm on the person in front of you's left shoulder, and our left arm is down. So you're gonna go giddy up, and then right leg giddy up, let's go. So that with your leg, you're just gonna go forward, up, let's, just like this at the beginning, let's go. And then you just turn around and step in with this leg.
So after giddy up, let's go, the lyric is let's look at the show. And that's going to be a ripple. So the person starting, it's going to be with your right hand and you're bringing it back. And the person right after, as soon as the person in front of you, as soon as their hand gets about halfway, then you're going to start doing it. And it should carry down the line. So it's giddy up, let's go, let's look at the show. And then the guys sing look at the show, they do a little echo, and on look at the show, when the guys say show, everyone is going to put their left hand straight forward and their right hand right to the side. Look at the, we're riding in a wonderland of, take your left arm, snow, and move it to the person in front of you's shoulder, and pop your left leg because we're getting ready for the second giddy up. So then it'll be giddy up, it's grand. And it's just the opposite as here, but you're doing it with your left leg instead. So it's left, right, back, turn. And then the next lyric is just holding your hand, right with your palm out, left with your hand back, just holding your hand.
Okay, so we're here for holding your hand. And then we go, we're riding along to the song. So we go, 1, we're riding along to the song. So that there is left, right, hop, right. And then Wintry Fairyland is just a pencil turn. So you're going to cross your left leg over your right leg and go Wintry Fairyland.
So on Wintry Fairyland, after we're riding along to the song of a wintry fairyland, there on Giddy Up and that lyric, we're in 2 lines. And so basically what we're going to do is we're going to split the front line, which is all girls, and they're going to come around behind the guys. But before that, there are 2 girls on each side in the back line, which is, I believe it's Allie and Lena on the left side, and Sam and Cameron on the right side. And so Cameron is going to squeeze in right on the right side of Coral. Sam is going to squeeze in on the right side of me. And Lena's going to squeeze in on the left side of Tara. And Allie's going to squeeze in on the left side of Jessica. And so now that we're in this big line, then it's going to split between Tara and I. And we're going to move around and do kind of a 6. So if you started the line, then you're going to end up back on the outside, so that Tara and I will split center again. And all of the guys, as we split, will be pushing forward so that George is right in the very center, Jake is right on the very end, and John is right on the very end also. And then on Come On, It's Lovely Weather for a Sleigh Ride Together, we're melding into one line, and I think you should have that formation and the last lyric is, come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. And with you, when we hold you, it's just going to be that arm link chain again, with you. And that's the end of that section.
Okay, so we're here for you, and then we split. So some people will go to the back and some people will go to the front. So let's just say for right now I'm going to the front. So it goes dun, 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 and you're just going to slide, and if you're in the back, you just slide backwards like that. So dun, 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 dun. And then we go, there's a beat right before we say button. So it goes, 1, button up your overcoat. Okay, so we're at the end of button up your overcoat. So we're gonna stay kicked out with our right foot, turn your right foot in, so to the left. When the, and then you're gonna kick out, wind is free. So that's, again, that's when the, and then you kick out, wind is free.
So we just did when the wind is free, and so now you're gonna have your left foot kicked out. And what you're gonna do is on take good care of yourself, you're gonna come out with take on your left foot, good, and meet your left with your right, and do what's called a ball change to shift your weight. So it should be take, shift weight, good. You're shifting your weight on good, and then care of yourself. You're gonna bring your right leg and swivel around. And you're turning to your right. So quicker, it should be take good care of yourself, and then you belong to me is gonna be you belong to. So long to is gonna be long to me with arms up. So all together it should be take good care of yourself, right, left, and kick me.
Okay, so we're here for you belong to me. And then you're gonna, if you're in the front line, you're gonna walk backwards, and if you're in the back line, you're gonna walk forwards. So we're gonna switch lines. Eat an apple every day. So that's where we're switching lines, is eat an apple. And then get to bed by 3. You do like a slide thing, so just make a circle with your right foot. Get to bed by 3. It's basically the same thing as what we did before. So it's just get to bed by 3.
Okay, so we just finished when the wind is free, which means that our left leg is going to be popped out like this with your toe up. And the next lyric is take good care of yourself, you belong to me. So on take good care of yourself, it's left, right, left, stop. And that should be take good, stop. And then care of yourself will be a pencil turn with your right leg going over your left, care of yourself, and then you belong to me. If you are in the front line, you're going to be going forward on you belong to me. We did something similar like this in the beginning with your left leg out and your right arm forward. But if you're in the back line, then you're going to be going backwards. Kind of same thing, left leg out, but you're leaning backwards. So in all, it should be take good care of yourself, you belong to me.
So for this one, the 3 boys that we have are going to do a box step where you go, be careful crossing the street. And then the girls will kind of echo that and go, ooh. So it's literally just right, left in front, right back, left. So we do our box step, be careful crossing streets, and girls go, ooh. Okay, so for don't eat meat, you're going to turn to your left and you're going to slide. You're going to have your left arm up a little and your right arm down. So you go, don't eat meat. And then the girls are going to do the same thing and echo again, ooh.
So after don't eat meats, it's going to be cut out sweets, and this is going to be a formation change into a V. So John is going to be the very point of the V, and George is going to be right next to John, and Jake is going to be right next to John also on the other side, and all of the girls are going to split between Tara and Mary and fall into that V like so. Hopefully you remember it. But as we're in our V, the next lyric is, cut out sweets, you'll get a pain and rue in your tum-tum. And then it's keep away from folks with flu. So it's going to be keep away to the outside. So if you're on the right line, you're going out to your right. And if you're on the left line, you're going out to your left. So it'll be keep away from, and then you're going to swing your arms down, keep away from, and step out. So you're stepping out with your left and swinging your arms with your back foot and bringing them down like this in one motion. And then on the other side, it'll look basically the same thing. Keep away from folks with flu. You're just doing it with the other foot.
Okay, so after we're keep away from folks with flu, you're gonna just turn in and basically follow Mary and Tara, and we're gonna go and make one flat line on when you're on a spree, and then the first take good care of yourself. So then the second take good care of yourself is all the girls. The first one is all the boys, and the second one is all the girls, and we're gonna do our ripple, so we go like that, just so the first person, who will be John, will do it on take. And so the second you see someone look over at you, that's when you go. So the person next to me looks over, and I go like that, and you just go a little bit in front of the person next to your ankle. You go like